Hey y'all, how's it going? So today I'm bringing in some Ethereum restart news. And it's not so much news, just kind of sort of what's going on in the background. Because right now we're still waiting for live to start. But there is some stuff going on. The dupe talk is getting spicier. There's been a real push to get dupes removed from RTA. And I mean, I can understand that. For free to play, it's a real deal breaker for them. Um, so I can understand that there's going to be some push on that. It makes sense. Now, does this mean that it's all over for free to play, that they're not going to be able to compete? Well, there's various opinions on that. So there is going to be a clear difference between pay to win and free to play. Mainly, it comes down to the energy refill system, the equipment difference. Um, Pay to win just it has a way bigger advantage due to being able to max refill. It means that you're going to get your gear quicker, and that gear difference is going to be a real pain in RTA. It's going to make it so that the whales they're just going to smash any free to play. Now, what most people are believing at this point in time is that even if that happens, what really is going to end up happening is what happens in every gotcha game, which is it ends up with the whales competing against each other at the top and free to play coming in at the bottom. And then free to play will have to compete with the lower level whales that either aren't as skilled or aren't as lucky or whatever. Personally, like I don't care either way. Like I'm planning to pay in this game because I really want to enjoy RTA. But yeah, so there is some drama when it comes down to free to play, and the free to play players are definitely not liking where things are going with dupes being allowed in RTA. Another thing to talk about are there's actually a call for nerfs. So people are calling for certain characters to be nerfed because they're stronger. Um, the main one being called for right now is actually Marvel because dude's a beast. Like his stats and his skills are just absolutely ridiculous. And as far as the RTA side of things go, there's been a real call for him to have some kind of balancing. Now I don't know whether or not balancing is going to happen. I don't know if he's going to be nerfed. Um, but there are instances of other characters being nerfed between the last beta and the current beta. Um, I think the character that got nerfed was well, there was a couple of them. So it's one of them's fire character, the uh the one with the umbrella or something like that. Um Veronica, there we go. Um and a second one, I think they nerfed Tiamat a bit from the first beta to the last beta. So there was a bit of a nerf for Tiamat as well, just because everybody was picking her. And everybody's still picking her. So there is a case for them nerfing characters. But if balance is necessary, then I can understand them taking that standpoint and balancing the characters out so that there's a bit more competition. Um, like as long as they're just not nerfing a character into the ground, I don't see a problem with that. Um, One thing that's actually been brought up for the reason why characters like Marvel are so are so unbalanced is that there's not enough buff strippers in the game. So like you only really have one that exists right now that works really well, and it turns out to be a light and dark character. It's Heinrich. So like if you're trying to if you're trying to strip the buffs off of your opponent reliably, Heinrich is your way to go, and it's a light and dark character. Um, there's other characters that I believe have strips for buffs as well, or will still buffs. But even then, it's not a guaranteed, and like that leaves things a bit unbalanced. I believe that they're gonna come in and fix that later on, and who knows? They might be working on that right now between the final beta and live. So like we'll have to see on June 5th. But either way, that's really what's going on right now. It's not like too crazy because everybody's just waiting for live to drop. There's not gonna be much not gonna be much content from here on out. If I see anything on the official Discord, I'll be sure to go ahead and create a video and inform everybody of what's going on. That's, I don't mind doing that. It's one of the few things I can do. In the meantime, um, just an update on what else I'm going to be covering. There's also going to be other videos on this channel. It's not just going to be for Ethereum restart or Etheria restart. I'm actually going to be dropping some content for Wuwa. I finally started it. Um, I'm just getting into it. It's super confusing for me right now. Like, I'm just gonna be honest. I have no idea what the heck is going on. So, like, we'll see how that goes. But I'll probably be dropping like a first impressions type of video pretty soon on Wuthering Waves. I'm looking into maybe trying out Zenless Zone Zero and seeing how that is because I've heard various things. I want to see it for myself. I have other gotchas that I play as well, like wizardry and stuff like that. So I might be making videos on that kind of stuff too. I'd like to check out Limbus Company. So there's a bunch of things on the list for like content that I'll be providing on this channel. It's not just going to be Etheria restart, especially seeing as right now there's not much to do. I mean, look at what I'm showing in the background. Like I'm showing the videos that they've released. Um, so I mean that's where we're at right now, and I'll keep you guys updated on like progress in other games, and when Etheria restart goes live, I'll be right there rushing to max level or whatever max level will be. Uh, I'll be rushing to max level. I'll be uh, fighting an RTA, and if y'all are gonna join, then I look forward to seeing you there. Uh, as far as this video goes, um, if you like what you've heard, please like, subscribe, drop a comment. Um, if there's anything you'd like me to cover, drop it in the comments. Let me know, and I'll look into it. Like I won't promise anything, but I'll definitely look into it because right now I don't have anything else to really cover on Ethereum restart. So it's the perfect time for you to get whatever content you might want to see me do out there. So please drop it in the comments if you have any suggestions. Uh, in that case, I will go ahead and see y'all later. Peace.